Christian exorcism is a ritual that has been practiced for centuries, rooted deeply in the belief that malevolent spiritual entities can possess individuals, places, or objects, and that these entities can be expelled through the power of faith and divine intervention. The practice is shrouded in mystery, fear, and an aura of the supernatural. Historical context. The origins of Christian exorcism trace back to the New Testament, where Jesus Christ is depicted casting out demons from afflicted individuals. These accounts laid the foundation for the ritual, which has evolved over time but remains fundamentally unchanged in its core purpose, to combat evil through divine power. The ritual. The exorcism ritual itself is an intense, often grueling process. It begins with the identification of a possession, which can be complex and requires discernment by a trained priest or exorcist. Symptoms of possession may include violent reactions to sacred objects, speaking in unknown languages, supernatural strength, aversion to religious rituals, and other inexplicable phenomena. The preparation. Before the exorcism begins, the exorcist undergoes spiritual preparation, often involving fasting and prayer to fortify their faith and resilience against the forces of evil they are about to confront. The exorcist may also gather a support team, including other priests and laypeople who assist by praying and providing physical and spiritual support. The confrontation. The setting for an exorcism is typically a sacred space, such as a church, although it can occur in any location where the possessed individual resides. The ritual begins with the invocation of the Holy Trinity and the reading of specific biblical passages, such as Psalm 91 and the Gospel of Mark. These readings are believed to invoke divine protection and power. The exorcist then commands the demon to reveal itself and its name, a critical part of the ritual, as knowing the name of the demon is thought to give the exorcist greater control over it. The confrontation escalates as the exorcist repeatedly commands the demon to leave the possessed person in the name of Jesus Christ. Manifestations and struggles. During the exorcism, the possessed individual may undergo extreme physical and emotional reactions. These manifestations can be terrifying and violent, including contorted body movements, guttural screams, and the utterance of blasphemies or threats. The exorcist must remain steadfast, continuously praying and commanding the demon to depart. The struggle can last for hours, days, or even longer. In some cases, multiple exorcism sessions are required to fully liberate the possessed individual. The exorcist relies on their faith and the power of the prayers to wear down the demon's resistance. Liberation and aftermath. The climax of the exorcism occurs when the demon is finally expelled. This moment can be marked by a sudden calmness, the individual returning to their normal state, often with no memory of the possession or the exorcism. The exorcist concludes the ritual with prayers of thanksgiving, asking for continued protection for the formerly possessed individual. The aftermath of an exorcism can vary. Some individuals recover quickly, while others may need ongoing spiritual and psychological support to heal from the trauma of possession and exorcism. The environment where the exorcism took place is often blessed to cleanse any residual evil. Controversies and skepticism. Christian exorcism is not without its controversies. Skeptics argue that many cases of alleged possession can be explained by psychological disorders or other natural causes. The Catholic Church itself is cautious, with rigorous protocols to rule out mental illness and ensure that exorcism is a last resort. Despite this, exorcisms continue to be a profound part of the Church's spiritual arsenal. Conclusion. Christian exorcism remains a haunting and powerful ritual that delves into the darkest corners of human experience and the mysteries of the supernatural. It is a testament to the enduring belief in the battle between good and evil, the power of faith, and the hope for divine intervention in the most dire of spiritual crises,